Today we'll be talking about friendship. Stay tuned to this video to know more about friendship, but I won't be doing this alone. My friend will be joining us in this video. But before I start, I'm your host, Damilola. Friendship has always been so beautiful to me. Like, example for like having a very stressful day or like annoying day, you need somebody to talk to. Just go to your friends because they have this special way of making you like feel good and laugh about it. My friend here, Layo, will be partnering with me in this show to discuss more about friendship.
Thank you very much for this opportunity to be with you on the show, Dami. So yes, my name is Layo Crixie. Yeah, and then we are going to be discussing together about friendship. What should you know about friendship? Who are your friends? And yes, let's get started.
So, Layo, we're going to be talking about. I'm going to put you through the themes that I planned on like talking about today.
All right.
So, like, we're just going to talk about friendship, if there should be boundaries, if we're talking about childhood, high school, university. Like conflict in friendships, all those kind of things. You know these things now, and like, should our friendship be defined? You get that thing? Like, let's like let people know about this because so many people make mistakes.
Sure.
So like, friendship to you now, what do you think it is?
Well, to me, friendship is just like you having someone that has common interest with you, someone that has common goals with you. You have values, you share similar values, and you guys are just. Well, one thing that I know that I will say is that the person is your paddy.
Exactly.
Alright, like paddy major. But
this thing, like,
you get. So you can. This is your go-to person.
Yeah.
You can always go to this person. I mean, if you are down, if you need someone to talk to, you should be able to communicate with your friends and let them know what's going on.
Because it's not good to bottle things up. At the end of the day, you will just explode. Honestly, you need friends.
Explosion.
My God. So like now, like should there be boundaries in friendship? Like, do you think that because some people think like, oh, we're friends now, why should there be boundaries? You can take anybody's things anyhow when we need them. Do you think there should be boundaries?
Boundaries in friendships are actually very essential because, for example, let me give an example. You're my friend now, and then let's assume that we are living in the same apartment and I cook almost every time.
Yeah.
Hey, Dami, I cook almost every time. I'm the one that cooks. I buy foodstuffs, I do all sort of things, and then most of the time we both go out, and then most of the times you come back, you meet food, you eat. I will not complain. You come back. I mean, in the morning I wake up, I cook, you still eat, and then there is no time that you not think that okay, maybe you should
let me cook
for me or something.
I'm doing the one that should be doing for me now.
Dami, you will see my ojo pepon. You see my red eye. Because why will you go and carry the food that it's not that
That is why it's important to always set boundaries because
exactly.
Personally, I feel like when you are you can be Jesus. Boundaries doesn't mean like you guys are not close or maybe you guys now you'll be having this perspective that if I touch this it's not like that. It's just letting people know that it's just letting you know that this is how my things are. Even you yourself, if I'm managing these things and everything.
Exactly.
So and like boundaries, not having boundaries causes a lot of finish.
Yes.
They will see you finish. Like they'll be like, let me just take it. You can purposely even do that thing just to make you angry and like, oh.
See, Dami, I'm not even saying that you should not take my things. You can take my things, but let me know.
That's one thing.
Let me know.
Or maybe it's an object. Replace it. No, like put it back in the same position.
Yeah.
But I like my things where I left them. I don't like my things scattered. So just put it back where you met it and like not that I'll start looking for it. Where's my this thing? And then when I ask you, you get angry. Like, bro, why are you angry? I'm my friend. You should understand this thing already.
Another example that I even have is because this one that we talked about that you should let me know before you take my things. There were these roommates I had last semester, and then we were so close to the extent that I can actually take your things and I don't need to tell you. I don't even need to come and tell you that maybe because conscience is judging me or something, because we naturally just take our things just that way, and that's how it is. Like, that's how we flow. So if there's that understanding that okay, this is the way I want it and all, it's very cool. But then if there's no understanding like that, please don't go ahead and go and pick my things. Please.
I agree
Ejo.
with that. Because personally, I feel like in everything generally, there should be boundaries.
Yeah,
It is
sure.
necessary, honestly. So, Layo, what do you think? Like, not that. What do you think?
Well,
Sorry.
I think this boundaries also relates to being respectful to your friend too.
Thank you for saying that respectfully. Because we are friends doesn't mean that you should just be rude and disrespectful. There are times that we're playing and everything, but like let's at least still show respect. Not that we'll just be doing every time.
There's a
rude.
level of respect that we must show ourselves.
And then there's a way we can actually talk to each other that like this way we can become to each other. Know how to like handle situations. Not that there should be like it's normal for us to have fight, but like we'll get there. So Layo, this is a very interesting question. We know about childhood friendship, high school friendship, university friendship. Excuse me. Some people say, this one is the fakest, blah blah blah, this and that. What do you think about childhood friendship, high school friendship, and university friendship? And maybe the ones that you still relate with more, and like the ones that I feel like, they are still your guys, your G's. You get what I'm saying?
Actually, to me, childhood friendships were one of the purest friendships that I had, because these were people that they had this kind of sense. They were not really influenced by what people were saying. Children, they are not usually really influenced by what people are saying, and then they begin to react to you in a particular way. You can pinch a child now, and then you come back later, and then you are still playing with the child. There's just this flow of communication. There's this flow of love amongst us. But then when we talk about high school, oh God, that's when you begin to see all this maturity begin to set in and everything, and then people begin to look like, I'm not mature. I'm now a young adult. You cannot just do me anyhow.
Exactly.
And then you cannot talk to me anyhow, even though you're my friend and everything. So yes, that's about high school. And then, well, after high school, the thing is, most times you lose touch with some of these friends because there is no more communication at some point. And the main thing about friendships is communication. One key thing that can keep friendship going is communication. So if you're no longer communicating with your G's, your paddy, when next you see, you may just be so cold to one another and all. Then moving on to tertiary institution. Oh God. Oh my God. That's where maturity enters the most.
Exactly.
Because you're not like, come on man, I'm no longer a baby girl. I'm one boss now. I roll with the big boys. I do all sort of things. So there's this kind of sense of maturity. There's a change of mentality because you now do things differently. And most of the friends you make in university, in tertiary institutions, some of them may not last long like that, because most of you just see yourselves for 4 years, 5 years you're done, 6 years you're done, and then that's all. It's just within the school arena that you guys, it's because of the school. They drink. No, I'm talking, you're drinking.
I'm listening now. Let me tell you something. And when when you're feeling the talk, you have to like take some drink. We have to chill.
So that you don't go choke.
Yeah, don't let us choke on the words.
Alright. So, well, that's it basically. And moving on to the friendships I value the most. Well, if you look at my childhood friends, I don't really have connection with those friends anymore. I'm not in touch with. I can't even remember any of my childhood friends that I still know now. And then my high school friends, well, I'm not in touch with most of them again, but at least I'm still in touch with, let's say, 3 to 4 or 5 of them. We still talk sometimes. So but tertiary institution,
maybe just remember the person that
exactly. Or maybe you post on WhatsApp status and then they are just responding to it.
And then you guys start chatting from
exactly. Start catching up on those times.
Yeah.
And it's actually usually fun like that.
Because sometimes you just start laughing at yourself like, did I actually do that? When they start saying, this is how you wear or all those kind of things. Yeah.
And then moving on to tertiary institution. Well, I'm still university actually. So the friendships I value the most. Well, there are some set of friends I actually have right now, and I value them so much because we share very similar interests. We share similar values. and they impact me so much. And friendship should not just be a one-way thing. It should be this kind of two-way communication and everything.
100%, because see, sometimes it looks like one person is giving their all into the friendship while the other is just seeing it as
and if I give my all into that friendship and you are giving just like 20%, I will just look at you and say, the Lord bless you, my sister. Thank you. And I'm gone.
Well, personally for me, childhood friendship, like, it's just like pure. You know how we children can be? We just want to play.
Yeah.
Because when we are just basically, what is making us fight? We don't know anything, and like, we can't even possibly keep malice. We don't know, like even be crying that we guys might actually have this fight, and like, I want to play with this person, and mommy, I want to go to this person's house. Take me there and everything, because you guys don't even like read meaning to things. You're just all playful and joyful children and all. Although going into secondary school, secondary school is just like another phase of your life, because primary school is like kind of like child's play too. So like another phase of your life where you just have to start getting matured and all, and then you just have to meet different people from different backgrounds. People are annoying and everything, and then sometimes maybe you just say, should I just be the quiet type, and like you don't want to like associate yourself so much and everything. Then from there you now get to like you graduate, and like you might even lose contact with them. You know that kind of thing now. And then university, I will always say that university if you are not lucky, because you see, in university you will see shaky.
Honestly.
Let's be serious. You will see shaky.
Banter.
Because the people that you actually really think are your friends might be like, you are just confused. But yeah, they are even gossiping. They are telling somebody this. Even the person that's coming to give you the information, how do you know you were there? Like, everything is just like, what's going on? Like, but like, there's this friendship I really admire the most. It was when I was in my junior secondary school. When I got to that school as like a new student, like I was bullied, and she was the one that was just really with me and everything. I cherish that girl so much that till now we still talk. I'm almost finishing university, and like I've known this girl since I was in JSS 3, and we still talk. We might not be all that close anymore, but like we still talk and like check up on each other and say, are you okay? I can tell her that this is what is going on with me in university, like this is what this person, like I'm tired, what do you think I can do and everything.
At least
because I can talk. We're in touch, like we talk well. She comes to see me and all that kind of thing. So like I actually really cherish that girl so much, because if one person can actually choose to stand out among everybody and say, I will not be like them to this person, then that person is actually a good person. You made yourself a good person, and I feel like I was going to cherish this person, because I literally just like, maybe when you feel like, you're just alone, nobody is there with you, and somebody comes to you that, don't worry, I'm here with you. Who wants to do such a person?
Dami, there was like few days ago, or let's just say some weeks before this time, I've been thinking that who are actually my friends? Like, who are those I call my friends? Because before you know it, those you call friends, like once one thing happens like this, bams, they've gone. You are no longer in touch.
A friend should be somebody that you can lean on, that can be with you even through your hard times.
No.
They don't just leave you. Why? Because show me that you're my friend. Show me that you will be there with me. That you'll be there for me. Do you get? Like, just show me. Don't let it be pretend. Like, don't let it be all pretense. When you just, I don't want it to just be mouth. Let me see it in your actions. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, that's one thing. And I actually value this childhood friendship. Maybe because we were actually neighbors as well. We went to the same school until maybe we changed primary school at some point, then to university. But like, we still keep in touch. We might not really be talking though, but like, we cannot see. We are not outspoken for months. We cannot see today and not play. We cannot see today and not vibe, because it's already in us that we literally grew together, play, cooking amala together with sand.
Oh my God!
And then you guys are just playing. That your parents know each other. You know? Do you know that there are some friendships that there are some parents that are friends that it's because of the children they are friends with. That it's because of the children that they met each other, and then you'll not be surprised how they start bonding. So like, some childhood friends are just beautiful. Like, I cherish that friendship, that one too, because I feel like, I feel like when you're in a friendship and like maybe you guys have not communicated for a long time, and then you see the bond is still there, people are still vibing. It's actually real. It's something that is meant to be. Those are one of the. I mean, there are other ones, but that is something I really, really cherish. You know about friendship here. I'm at a point of my life where I'm trying to know what I want. I'm not doing play. Who is my friend? Forget. Oh, she's my friend. We talk and everything.
It's not just about we
my
talk.
friend.
I talk to a lot of people, so
Yes, because I'm like I always tell somebody like there's some like close friend of mine that we talk to say, I want to be real with people and I want people to be real with me. Let me know who exactly is by my side and somebody because I like you and I'm your friend, I will give you my all. I can tolerate any bullshit. Do you get? Because I feel like nobody's perfect.
yeah.
When you know when you are friends, so you can also help each other with character and everything. That hey, this thing is not good. What you are doing and everything. So when like let's say people have been complaining and you feel like if you've seen it, you can help the person change and all. But like it's not left to that person to listen or to take the correction, because you are helping the person that so that they will not disgrace you outside. It's better for you to have somebody, excuse me, to tell you and everything. I really actually value friendship, and I'm like, maybe if I show you to my mom, you're a real person, you're a real G. Maybe no, I don't know, because my mommy might say, Nami, you don't really have friends, but like, I know what they've done to me. Do you get that kind of thing? You cannot just really call anybody your friend and say, she's my friend. See, you know that sometimes you will know clearly that this person is a bad person.
I think that's why we must be intentional about what we really call friends. It's not just about you meet someone today and then because you're still talking for like about.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to see my red eye? Be very careful, man.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Where did I stop again?
What is it?
What was I saying?
You say that's why we should know. Who is that?
That's why you should be intentional about who you really call friends.
I just feel like that's just basically it about this, that I will always agree that childhood friends are always been the purest. You know how children can be and all. So let's move to our next question. So now we are going to be talking about conflict in friendship. Mio, Lion, you self you know this thing.
Oh, but think about me, Loju.
You self you know this
Tibo.
thing. But you know, maybe I know that sometimes I feel like if you guys don't have issues or you guys don't fight, it's not good, because there are some, at least it doesn't have to be like fight, but like you have misunderstandings sometimes that you can't keep saying oh no, and then how do you now handle these conflicts? How do you go about it? In that process of the anger, yes, I know that sometimes anger can make you do and undo. So in that process of the anger, how do you go, or maybe when you come into realization, how do you go about it? What do you do? What do you think, we can do about this conflict and how to settle?
Well, one point that is actually coming to my mind right now is that, as my mentor would say, there was one thing my mentor told me one day. This thing hits me like this, boss. He said, assumption is the lowest form of intelligence. Hey! As he said like this, gone bass.
Because why do you feel like you should assume?
Do you even know why he said that? Because a lot of conflicts in friendships are usually based on assumptions.
Actually.
And then you just assume that, okay, this person is like this. You are not coming to come and talk, let us know what's going on, and let's settle this matter. But then you are just there in your own corner, assuming. This one too is there in our own corner, assuming.
And then you guys will not even bother
like
coming together to talk about it. Like, what exactly is going on? How can we go about it? Okay, let's say what we don't like. I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry you did this. Let's learn to apologize. Let's say what we don't like. Let's say, this is what the thing you do I don't like. Like, please can you like stop? And like, let's learn to always settle our conflicts in a calm way.
Yes.
Shouting while settling conflict is adding to it.
You don't need to bring the public into your matter.
Exactly.
You don't need to bring everybody, your neighbor.
Exactly. Because you are fighting with your friend doesn't mean everybody should know about it. Because you don't even know who is who. You don't even know who has been praying for you people to even fight and who has been jealous of your friendship. So some people don't have they are fighting. Thank God. Exactly. So like there are ways that we can actually go about conflict. And me, I just feel like settle it in a calm way. shouting to settle conflict is adding to the conflict.
And another way that you can actually settle conflicts is bringing in a third party that you know is mature enough to handle that kind of thing.
And and already understands your friendship.
Yes.
It's better because you can't just bring a random person. Exactly. So like I just feel like we should always learn to like settle conflict appropriately. Honestly. What do you think now? Thank you. Even though you gave us one.
Is it?
One!
Bring it! Ah, bring it!
No!
Rubbish.
Should friendships be defined? Personally, I feel like friendships should be defined. Like, for example, now, I'm your friend.
It's not an example.
Okay, for example, now, I know an individual. I'm using the word individual because I don't want to like have to give a name.
Yeah.
An individual, and that individual, I'm going to give in everything in me, my all in that friendship. I take the person in high esteem because I really like this person. I really like this person as my friend, and I'm always ready to listen. I'm this type of person that in any friendship, I might be going through a lot, but because that friend needs me, that friend might not know, but because you need me, I will be there for you. That doesn't mean I'm okay completely. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So like I give him my all, and then I find out that this person just sees me as a classmate, a roommate, an acquaintance.
That's in the pain.
Because you feel like, and that's one thing about me. Sometimes I make mistakes in friendships. I don't learn to define my friendships sometimes. It happens to people.
Yeah.
And then I just start to give him my all. Maybe because personally, if I like you, I'm going to give him my all into that friendship. So I'll say that what is going on. I'm not getting the same energy
Same
from
vibe,
from the other end, from your end. And sometimes it's like, do you want to talk? I mean, I'm just a person that normally I will come and meet you. I want to have a conversation, but at some point I got tired. I'm in school. Being in school alone is stressful. So all these cheap talks, I got tired. So like, I feel like defining is actually really important. So as the person that puts in more effort in that friendship doesn't get hurt at the end of the day.
Yes.
Protect your feelings. Protect your emotions, because at the end of the day, you matter first. You put yourself first. That's one thing. Because a lot of people tend to like put other people they like before them, which is not right. We're supposed to put ourselves first before other people. Because man do your gun at the end of the day, man do you'll be pained. And then you obviously will not like it, because sometimes it depends on how strong somebody is. Sometimes people break down. Sometimes people just pretend like they're fine and everything. So like, what do you think about this?
Dami, when you mentioned the emotions part, it struck a chord in my heart. You understand? You know, there are some friendships that you would have been into, or let's say people have been into, and then you thought like the other party is thinking that you're just friends, but then you're already allowing emotions to take charge, and then you're already thinking that, oh, how I wish this person can just let us. Are we in a relationship? Are we in this? Are we in that? And then you're thinking a lot of things already.
Thank you for bringing this thing.
And then you just got the invitation letter.
Oh my God. That's the thing. That's why you should always give this a definition from the beginning, because especially when it's like the example you gave, different genders.
Yeah.
You guys think maybe the girl thinks they are friends. Let me put it that way, please.
Yeah.
Maybe the girl thinks they are friends, and then the guy starts to grow feelings. Maybe maybe he knows that she's in a relationship, but he doesn't know. Maybe, for example, he knows.
What if the lady is not in a relationship?
She's not in a relationship, but she doesn't have feelings for you. She just sees you as a friend. And then you start to grow your feelings, and then you express yourself to her, and then she just says no, and then you just get her broken and everything. That's why it's good to define it from the beginning. You find that, this is just friendship. If both of you are already defined and said, if this thing grows, we will. But like, that's because you guys have spoken about it and given it a definition from the beginning. Not that you guys just carried on with the friendship and then.
And you know, in that kind of case, imagine that the guy actually just asked the girl out like that, and then the girl said no. It can actually cause a breach in their friendship.
Do you not know one thing? In cases like that, Maybe the guy has a girl. She'll be so sorry. She'll be like, "Are you whining me? Are you pranking me?" Like,
Shey,
maybe she'll
you
just
dey whine me.
burst into laughter.
Oh my God.
She'll just burst into laughter, and the girl like, "I'm serious," because but that laughter alone has broken him. So like, you now giving him that no reply. I feel like a failed relationship is better than a failed marriage. So
Yeah.
what if she later accept her, like, so it's better that do you get what I'm trying to
Yes.
say? So definition is really key.
Yes,
in
define your
friendships.
relation.
Define
friendships
it,
right
your
from
friendship.
time.
Know what you are growing into, so that feelings will not enter and everything. I mean, I understand that sometimes they can define it though, but they will still grow feelings. That one is coconut head. Because I literally already told you from the beginning that I'm not interested.
Exactly.
So I feel like this is actually a beautiful topic. Like,
And there are even many things that you guys can accomplish together without getting into a relationship.
You guys can talk about. You can even help each other in career, future plans. Like, oh, what
Financially.
do you want to,
Talk
what
about
do you want to do?
financial
Like,
stuff.
okay, for example, now I'm going into this particular business. You are really good in it. You have ideas. Come and teach me so that
Exactly.
you can do it this way. I will help you out. I'll help you get customers and like clients and all. You know that kind
Academic wise,
you guys can help
and everything.
each other academically and say, which one don't you understand? Spiritually, I feel like I'm not really
I'm
disconnecting
getting cold.
and everything. Oh, please help me grow spiritually, help me go like academically, like just help me. That those are friends. See, that's why a lot of people don't like to be friends with other genders, because they feel like at the end of the day it may actually grow feelings and
Yes.
all. But at the same time, I feel like one of the best friendships is actually a girl and a guy, kind of.
The best.
Friendships used to be like a girl and a guy.
Well, that's what you think anyway.
Relax.
Everyone is entitled to his or her.
Yeah, everybody's entitled. I didn't say it generally. So, personally, sometimes, in some cases, I feel like a girl and a guy's friendship can actually be awesome if they let feelings apart.
Yeah.
But guys and guys, girls and girls too can be good. But like, it's very rare for girls and girls. But like, I just really hope that one day girls get to understand it's love, not hatred, not fights, but like learn to grow together. Because me, I admire having female friends that are real with me. I mentioned one year that we're still friends now when we met in GSS3. So like, that's actually really beautiful. So like, that's just really what I think about
And I
friendship.
feel like we are all growing. I know that, being friends as a female now, if I have a friend that is also a female, I know that we are all growing and there will be points where we have clashes. And if I see that there's any point where probably envy is stepping in because of maybe because the person is having
Maybe
one
doing
achievement
better
or
than
doing
you or
better than I am,
something.
the best thing I do at that point is that I just tell God, I beg, have mercy upon me, because I cherish that
First of
friendship
all,
a lot.
Exactly. Me, and maybe because I don't know. I think I've told you this thing before. So I just feel like instead of having to envy the person, look at the achievements, gain from the achievement, or
Yes,
go to the
you can
person,
even learn
meet with the
from
person.
them.
That, please, can you teach me how do you do this thing? That is growth.
Exactly.
That is growth, honestly. But envy, jealousy, you're just limiting yourself.
At least you will get value added to yourself than just
Exactly.
because
Then
you
having
have
to envy and say, see this one, she sees that she's.
and then because of that you begin to like hate the person.
Exactly,
Doesn't
which is
feel-
really not necessary. You are stressing yourself. You are giving yourself headache. Honestly, that's what I just personally. That's what I just feel, sure. But well, let's just really. I feel like at the end of the day, let's just learn to define our friendship, know how to settle conflicts. So let's talk about acquaintances. Acquaintances, like just because a lot of people mistake acquaintances for friendship.
Yeah, true.
Because who is your acquaintance? Who is your friend? That's why that definition thing comes in. Some people are not close to you. We don't even have that kind of relationship that you can just randomly come to my room and take my thing. And you just come thinking that, we're reporting to that. You are an acquaintance, maybe you're just my classmates. Now just say hi to you. You not think that because you know my room number, you came to collect notes or you came to do this thing.
Unless
You not be coming often.
Or let's say that I usually meet you at a restaurant, like I go to a restaurant and then I just see you there and then we're just like hi, hello.
And then you now think from there you already have like
A
this
friend.
No, you are still an acquaintance because I just know you. That's why I say people mistake these things a lot. Honestly, so that at the end of the day, it's not look like I took her as a friend though. She didn't take me as a friend, and then you now start telling stories all over.
Something that is common with acquaintances is that you are not you don't really have any emotional connection with this person.
It can just be like a random person
Exactly.
kind of to you. Like that's just one thing. And then, what are we now going to say about the casual friends? Because I feel like casual friends now they're closer than acquaintances, and there are still like little chance
At
that
least you can still spend some time
You can still spend
together,
some time. Or I
and
came to
then-
check on you,
yes.
and then it will not be looking surprising.
Yeah.
Like as an acquaintance, I will just come and be like, that's Ibo.
Ibo.
Exactly, all those kind of things. Like,
why
why
did
you
this one
here? Why?
So,
Honestly, like a lot of people just feel like because she gave me water when I asked. She's my
yeah,
friend.
you get. Or I helped you to pick Byron on the floor.
Now, close friends. Now, there's this thing I used to say. You already gave me. What's the point? Close friends. Close friends now. I think, first of all, I don't want to go deep into best friends since we're talking about close friends. Because people mistake both of them together, or people say, oh, it's the same. People say, oh, there's different and everything. But when somebody is close, the person knows everything about you. See, the person can even know your family, even your grandpa, your grandma. Like, you know, some close friends, you already know your extended family self. So, like, close friend now, you guys are really close. I mean, you guys can even know each other's families and everything. Because sometimes when things happen, you just want to tell somebody, my close friend, let me just tell her how to go, or maybe you just need help, they are not there. Hello, help me with this thing in school, help me do this, help me do that. But like best friends now, let's move it to best friends, then we now link it to close friends. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get.
Best friends.
I like that best friend.
That best friend at some point, I just see that you guys are siblings from another parents.
Yeah.
From different parents.
So the first best friend I ever had that we actually, defined the relationship.
Yeah.
That okay, this is it. We are best friends.
Yeah.
The girl is a girl. She's a girl. So like that one after secondary school, I did.
You guys just
So that was how that one ended. But there was this particular best friend I had after secondary school. That was when I was in JUPEB. And then come on, guy. I can actually remember this particular evening that the guy and I were talking together, and then we were talking, and then it was taking like more than 30 minutes while standing. And then one girl, she was going up and down, like she went to buy something, then she came back, she went outside again. She was like, I really so much want to have a best friend like you guys, because the way we were communicating, we were so close, even though that guy is a guy, even the person is a guy. So we were so close, and there was so much connection. I mean, even though I had flaws, even though he had flaws, I saw beyond his flaws, he saw beyond my flaws.
That's the right
We're just, come on.
That's the right thing.
Come on.
It's not that you guys always have to pick, I don't like this, I don't like that. Let lovely.
Exactly.
So like about best friends and close friends. You know when you just trust somebody with everything in you. I know they say it's not good to trust people, but like if you can't trust, don't bother having the best friend. Because I feel like you just need to trust your best friend. You just really need to trust your best friend, because if you are not telling, let's say if you are not telling your best friend, I feel like your close friend too can know things that your best friend knows, but like you will not trust your close friend as much as you trust your best friend, because there's this bond. It's looking like siblings. You guys are just
one level of commitment.
And like, do you know that you can see your sibling as your best friend?
Yeah.
For example, two girls, sisters. It's common among sisters. Let's be honest. Sisters now, I mean, especially sisters that are not like, they're not so apart like
with
age and everything. You guys will be telling each other everything. You guys don't say, this, this one happened and everything.
Like just partner.
For example,
Like just partner.
like my sister and I, we fight. It's normal. Ajapa. We fight a lot. But like in school, before my mommy knows that thing, my sister has seen it. Before my mommy sees that result, my sister has seen the results. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We have told each other everything. We have planned. Why? Because it's not just about siblings. It's just about it's about friendship, building friendship in your siblings too, and everything. And then sometimes you guys just become best friends and everything. For example, now my mom and this a friend. They went to the same secondary. Is it primary and secondary school, but wherever. That's over 40 years or like
Wow.
Till today, there's different. I asked my mom, "Would you people fight?" I said, "Mom, do you fight?" She said, "No. You don't get that kind of thing. It's not like they will not have misunderstandings.
Yeah.
They are grown.
Yes. They are more mature.
They are mature. They've seen. They already understand each other.
Yes.
So what want to cause malice? That kind of thing. Like, so like it just, and then you just start to admire, because having long friendships, you know that these people already set goals for themselves. Maybe they've given each other a definition, and they made sure that nobody came in between them. Do you get that? That's best friend. Like, although all these parents will say they are not best friends, they are close friends, they are friends, blah blah blah, this and that.
My God.
You know how they can be.
Yeah.
It's just close friends. They click up with the call. They not define it as best friend.
Yeah.
But any people in your area, your surroundings, they know, because if you people, any sporty, you are talking to each other, any sporty, is this what you are calling and everything? But me was best friend. Because like sometimes you just admire that. Me, if I want to have friends, like to reach this number of years, like that's actually really sweet. And like just when you guys are just really real with each other, not that you are pretending. That's once in our age. Don't pretend.
And you know what, Dami, I think we should also talk about long distance friendships. Yes. So imagine that you have a best friend, and then due to circumstances, you guys are apart in locations. How do you maintain that? I mean, sustain that friendship. How do you maintain it? Hope there won't be any kind of we are no longer in the same location. There is no more.
Now that's the thing. In anything in life, communication is key. How you guys communicate, even if it's chatting every day, phone call, video call, it will help the relationship.
It may not even be every day, because
you guys are busy, but at least text.
Yes.
At least text, baby, I'm just checking up on you. I'll be busy today and everything. No doubt, there's nothing bad in that. But like, because you really owe this friend in high esteem, and you don't want to lose the person. You just have to like do anything, even if you're apart. Do anything to just make you guys still stay connected and close to each other. That's what I think about long distance friendship. And then let's move to online friendships. Online friend, African mothers about this online friendship. If I say, mommy, I met this friend online. I even want to go out with the person.
They'll be like, oh,
be careful. Online, go down and everything. And then you're like, mommy, so when is me, it's the day that the person will see me. You know, like when you are going and the kidnapper is coming outside, is that the kidnapper wants to plan and kidnap? So like, they just really want you to be careful and everything. But do you know one thing I noticed, that even some online friends are better than the ones you even meet.
You get
physically, like you get school and everything.
There are some people I've met online, through certain programs that we had on WhatsApp platforms, and then I'm telling you, after those programs, the kind of friendship that we've been holding together, I mean, it's been so strong that I'm even those people that I've met physically, like Ojukoroju, we are not so close like this, we are not bonding like this, but those people are actually online friends are actually very okay, but you just have to be careful about.
Yeah, because it's very very rare. Well, there's this guy that texted me on IG that friends and everything. Maybe when we were just talking and everything, he just said, what school? I said, this is school. What school? Like, we're in the same school. Wow. So like with me, nobody has time to be saying let's meet up, because see, different things happen. Until one day we just met at Boschry, like maybe going to Boschry and everything. I said, that kind of thing, and then you guys just like connected. Just connected like that, and then you just start meeting each other, maybe in some class, a kind of maybe in entrepreneurship class, all those skills
Yeah.
class kind of thing, and then you're like, hi and
And I
everything.
think another thing about online friendship is that you don't really know this because you are not in close touch with the person. You've probably not seen the person before, so you can't tell what the person can do and what the person
That's
cannot
why you
do.
have to be
The
careful.
person can be pretending to you online. You don't really know so much about the person, so you just have to be very careful in picking your friends online.
Because some of them, so they'll be your friends, and like maybe when they see you in person, they end up harming you. Or anything.
Yes.
So like you just really have to be careful. There is a 50-50 chance.
Yes.
Online friendship is 50-50. So some of them might end up being good, some of them might end up
Being bad.
Okay, let's run through to the last stage of this program. Benefits of friendship. I'll be starting with personal growth. You know that in friendship you can grow. Maybe growing. What I mean by personal growth, like it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't really have to be personal, Shaba. Maybe it's because she helped you, or he helped you. Maybe you some things that you noticed too. Because sometimes your friend can say, I've noticed this thing, and I want you to like
Improve.
be better.
Yeah.
And then you start to grow in yourself. You said when you see changes, you get to be proud of yourself. Having somebody that can actually tell you the truth is really rare and scarce. Aside parents, they go always tell you in the harsh.
Honestly.
Not harshly, it's because they love you, Sha.
Anyways.
So like having somebody to tell you this thing is actually rare. So like if you have a friend that can tell you, because your friend loves you, and like don't take it as, oh, are you my big sister, or are you my mother or father that you'll be telling me all
trying
this
to
thing.
boss me
A lot
around.
of people don't like to. They don't like to see these things from the end of I love you, and I actually want you to be better. They see it as, oh, why you talking to me like this thing, and it's really not like that. So like I feel like it also helps in personal growth. Is actually good, especially when it's a real and genuine friendship.
Yeah, and another point is that it helps you to connect with other people. I mean, if you have a friend now, and then it's those friends that you have today that you eventually call connections tomorrow, right? All those friends that your parents had right back in school and everything. Those are the ones that they call connections now. Okay, I have connections with this person. Just go to meet this person. Blah blah blah. And that's why you have to make quality friends with people. I mean, you have to be genuine in your relationship with people. Don't be this kind of color person. Don't behave like a coward. You have to be genuine in your friendship with people. I mean, those people that were your parents' friends back then in school, back then when they were still young, are the people that they send you to now as connections.
Yeah.
So your own friends today are actually your children's connections tomorrow.
That kind of thing.
Very
Actually,
wise.
Yeah. And then we move into shared experiences. Sometimes you guys might have had the same experience, and then when you guys have to talk about it, somebody can connect to what you're saying, and you guys can help each other. Like, what can we do to grow? What can we do to like level up and like forget about the past and like, oh, like that's where growth comes in.
Yes.
So like if you have, sometimes having to tell somebody about your experience, somebody that has not experienced that thing, might not really understand it, but for somebody that has experienced the same thing you experienced, will be able to connect and come in to know the right things to say to you, and like, oh,
In terms of advice.
yeah, in terms of advice. Not that you just like, because if you go to a random person and that person can say, maybe little ideas that one knows, but like it's not be as good as an experienced person like
Exactly,
you.
you get it.
Yeah.
And I think one other point is that emotional support. If you have a friend, you have a friend because of emotional support. I mean, there are times that you may be down, you may be downcast, you may be depressed. At least you should be able to walk up to your friend and say, guy, this is what's going on. And there are so many times that I had been down, and then I was feeling so down that I just needed someone to talk to. I cannot just go out there and start talking to anybody.
To a random
So
person, you should
exactly,
be a friend,
it has to be a friend. And then I'll just call one of my guys and explain everything, and then the person is able to give me that emotional support I need at that time.
When the person just knows the right thing to say
Yes.
to you, honestly. So like honestly, maybe you're down now and then you just see when you just see this person and then you just light up your mood, and then maybe you just forget about what made you down and everything.
Exactly,
and
you
the
get
conversation, honestly. And, friends are good though. Friends are good. Forget, there are good friends, there are bad friends, but having good friends is sweet though.
Yes.
And it's a wrap on today's episode of our visual podcast on News Pop NG.
Let me time my
But before I go, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I still remain your favorite favorite host, your favorite girl, your favorite baby girl, Damilola. And don't forget that we had my friend, my beautiful friend with us here.
Layo Crixie, man.
Layo Crixie, the one and only.
Don't get it. Don't forget about it.
If you don't get it,
Yeah.
forget about it. They should not forget it. Sorry, I thought they should forget it.